Hybrid training provides today's goaltenders with the most current, efficient, and effective system to stop the puck. We focus on athletic movement, precise positioning, and efficient save execution. In addition to net movement and puck stopping mechanics, PHT drills our goaltenders extensively on puck handling skills. A pro hybrid goalie effectively reads the situation. According to that read, the goalie then applies the system. PHT strives to develop intelligent goalies that study and know the system. The pro hybrid goalie is an athlete that executes the correct mechanics in order to maximize and efficiently use their athletic ability. Through hard focused work, our goalies are instilled with a work ethic and sense of pride for the position. Hi, my name is Zach Sikic, and I'm the founder and head instructor of Pro Hybrid Training. I have a passion for goaltending and have studied the position at all levels. I've had the opportunity to be a goaltender at the junior, college, and professional levels. Through my playing experience, study of top goaltenders, and hundreds of hours as a personal goalie coach, I've developed the Pro Hybrid goaltending system. My Pro Hybrid goaltender knows when to go into the butterfly, as well as whether to block or react to make the save. Additionally, my goaltenders are confident playing deep or challenging the shooter. The execution of these mechanics are all based on the individual's read of the situation. I'm excited to bring my goaltending system together in a comprehensive DVD. By giving goaltenders the correct mechanics, as well as nurturing each goaltender's ability to read and react to the game, they can improve constantly without hitting a plateau in their development. Goaltending is the most critical position in the game of hockey. These athletes that guard the net deserve the best instruction. I've developed a systematic approach to goaltending that gives goaltenders a blueprint. This system inspires confidence in every performance. First, we'll cover the base of our system, the 3 setups. These 3 setups are the foundation of the system. Next, we'll look at the mechanics of efficient crease movement. Goaltenders move to gain position, which is the 3rd part of our system. Finally, the save is made. Additionally, we'll look at principles of net play and puck handling. I'm excited to have the opportunity to share my system with goalies across the globe, and truly look forward to the positive impact my system will have on goalies at all levels of play. Let's get into the system. Before we get into the system, there are a few terms we need to define. Understanding each of these concepts will be key to executing the system. Let's take a look at the area that we, as goaltenders, patrol. When executing drills or speaking about game situations, it's important to have consistent language. For that reason, I've named the 5 points of the crease: glove angle, glove post, blocker angle, blocker post, and finally, top crease. You'll hear the phrase immediate scoring area mentioned throughout this video. To define the immediate scoring area, we draw a box with a line connecting the 2 face-off dots and lines from each dot to the goal line. When a rebound is within this area, a butterfly push-off is the best movement. When a rebound is outside this area, a recovery will be the most efficient technique to prepare for the next shot. We will go over the reason for choosing each movement later in the video. The aerial angle is extremely important in the Pro Hybrid system. The aerial angle is the imaginary line from the puck to the highest portion of the net. The closer the puck is to the net, the steeper the angle. The goal is to have this line run through the goalie on its way to the net, or position our bodies so that if the line misses us, it will also miss the net. Understanding the aerial angle and positioning your body accordingly is one of the keys to the Pro Hybrid system. Go! Whenever there's a loose puck, the goalie must battle to cover it or bat it away. Do whatever it takes to stop the next shot. Ideally, the goalie's block will fill through the angle. Go! Pass! If the puck is shot off center, the goalie must be quick with peripheral response in his gloves or feet. When preparing to face a shot, we as goalies must always be ready to move our hands. Also, keep your wrists loose and hands active through all movements. I'd like to introduce the goaltender that will be demonstrating the proper technique in the Pro Hybrid training system. This is Anders Franke. He's a 14-year-old from Elk River, Minnesota. Played for the '94 AAA Fire team this year. He has 3 years of pro hybrid training experience. Later on in the video, I'll be putting my gear on to further demonstrate the pro hybrid training system. At the base of the pro hybrid system are the 3 setups: the stance, butterfly, and hybrid. All save executions and movement come out of these 3 setups. Let's go over each in detail. The stance is the up setup. Let's take a look at it from the ice up. We're gonna start out with our feet, slightly wider than shoulder width, balanced on the skate edge. Butt down, chest up, big shoulders. We have our elbows slightly in front of our body, producing a gap stick, ready, loose, and active hands, finally neutral chin. The butterfly is a down setup. It's also a save execution, but we'll cover that later. Start from the feet. Anders has a nice flare in his butterfly. His hips are directly over his knees, resulting in a tall butterfly. Elbows are touching the front of his body, which results in a gap stick, and ready, loose, and active hands. Shoulders are big, chin is neutral. He's ready to stop the puck. The hybrid is the 3rd setup in the pro hybrid training system. From the stance, we get into the hybrid by keeping one leg vertical and the other horizontal. Let's take a look at the vertical leg. The knee is directly above the skate. The weight is evenly distributed amongst the whole skate blade. Now let's take a look at the horizontal pad. This pad has a great flare covering the ice and also giving balance and stability in this hybrid position. The elbow is slightly forward, producing a ready, loose, and active glove that cuts down the aerial angle. Chest is up, chin is neutral. This is the 3rd setup in the pro hybrid training system. Let's take a look at the hybrid from the glove side. From the stance, we're gonna hop down to the hybrid position. Note how the glove is high and forward, covering the aerial angle from the puck to the top of the net. Blocker elbow is also low and forward, covering the aerial angle from the ice to the far side of the net, producing this gap stick, which is great for rebound control and also middle of the net coverage. Lock the heel of the skate inside the post to ensure a seal and establish a strong base. Pro hybrid training has a 3-part continuous process that gives our goalies a blueprint for achieving their final goal, to stop the next shot. Movement, position, and save execution are the 3 parts of our process. The process begins with movement. The purpose of movement is to gain position. Once in position, the save is executed. These 3 parts will be used in differing degrees for every save throughout the game. We take pride in teaching the most athletic, effective, and explosive crease movements. Goalies need to be able to move around the crease in order to gain position to effectively save the puck. Movement is broken down into a 4-part process: track, rotate, load, and push. The first point of movement is track. We need to constantly track the puck. Tracking means keeping your eyes on the puck as it changes position. Goalies track the puck as it's carried in the zone, passed from player to player, as well as pucks shot on net and rebounds coming away from the net. Visual attachment is the name of the game. Next we have rotate. Rotation is led by the upper body, starting from the head, through the hands and chest, and finally legs and feet. The goaltender must fully rotate through the angle so that the lead foot travels low through the crease and outside the intended line, bringing the chest square through the angle. When a goalie fails to get a full rotation, they chase space. Goalies must load and fill space rather than reaching and chasing the angle. After the goalie tracks and rotates, the load is the next phase of movement. Transfer or load weight onto push side to ultimately have an effective and athletic push. Hands and feet are also gathered towards the center of the body to ensure the center of gravity is aligned correctly above the skates. Finally, we are ready to move. When pushing, make sure to use the entire skate blade to ensure the correct push line is maintained. When the proper track, rotate, load and push sequence is performed, the goalie will stop square on line with his travel foot, which is opposite to the push foot. The 4-point movement process gives goalies the most efficient way to get around the crease. Once the proper mechanics become habit, the goalie can utilize their full athletic ability. Let's take a look at how to effectively use the 4 points of movement through an array of crease movements. The first up movement is the power stride. The power stride is a hybrid between the old school goaltending T-push and the first step of a player's skating stride. Let's take a look at the proper execution of the pro hybrid training power stride. First, track the puck. Next, rotate chest through the intended angle. Load weight onto push foot and gather travel foot under the center of gravity. Push with the entire skate blade. Finally, stop on the travel foot completely square to the target. This technique is used when the puck is outside an immediate scoring area. The power stride is an explosive athletic movement. Once the correct mechanics are mastered, you'll have the skills to rip around the crease like a pro. The next up movement is a shuffle. We use a shuffle for small angle adjustments. It is important to keep each shuffle short and compact. Maintain a gap stick, coverage through the side of your body with arms and gloves, and avoid bouncing up and down. When learning the butterfly slide, we move away from the crease to focus on the load and the push phase, taking away the track and the rotation. Anders will hop into his stance. He's going to load his weight onto his push side into a quarter hybrid position. Then execute a butterfly slide along the goal line, making sure that his lead leg is traveling parallel to the goal line. Let's take a look at the butterfly slide. Just like all of our other movements, we're going to use the 4 points of movement to execute the butterfly slide. First, the goalie needs to track the puck. Next, rotate chest square, load up, weight on the push side, and finally, slide. Most often, the butterfly slide will be used on one-timers and backdoor plays. First, we must track the puck. When you find the puck, your glove or blocker should also see it. Next, rotate your chest through the angle. The degree of rotation depends on the amount of angle change. Make sure to keep elbows in front of your body and blocker wrists supinated through the rotation. Be sure to keep elbows forward at the front of the body to avoid handcuffing. Load body weight onto push foot. Establish lead coverage with your travel leg by flaring your lead toe forward. Finally, push. Immediately sealing the ice with your travel leg, then snapping your push leg to form the full butterfly. Be sure to have ready, active, and loose hands. Down movements are executed from either the butterfly or hybrid setups. Let's take a look at the butterfly recovery. Anders is going to snap down to stop the puck. Tracks it in, tracks it out. Anders reads that the next shot is outside of an immediate scoring chance, so he's going to be getting up to stop this next shot. Anders rotates square to the puck, loads his push weight, and finally executes a recovery to his blocker side. Out of the butterfly, maintain visual attachment to the puck, tracking it away from the body. Read the play to establish the correct rotation. Rotate while lifting your push foot and creating a 90-degree bend in the knee. Looks like the hybrid setup. From this point, load weight onto the push foot and execute a power stride, stopping square to the new angle. The butterfly recovery is used for large angle adjustments when the next shot is outside the immediate scoring area.